Hey, what's going on, friends? My name is MJ and welcome to another video tutorial. Today is December 31st, and 5 days ago, I actually got a new capture card, and that is the Elgato Game Capture HD. It is my first HD capture card that I've ever gotten. I have always used a Diamond Multimedia VC500 to record off of my consoles, including Wii U, which isn't really supposed to be, which as you can tell, isn't really supposed to be recorded off of this thing, because the Wii U is an HD console, and with an HD console, you can't, you can't record this thing. You can't record using this thing in HD because this thing only supports standard quality. So that's my Diamond right there. And if you want to know how to set up this Diamond, you can go ahead and check it. And somewhere on my channel there is a tutorial on how to set this up. So yeah, I'm not going to go through the process of setting this thing up again because it's already there. But I will still use this thing to record other consoles like the Wii right here, which isn't currently on at the moment. So yeah, that is that. So now we're going to show you how to set up this thing right here. This is ooh, it's upside down. Game Capture HD, Elgato Game Capture HD, the cat Game Capture HD. That's what it is in Spanish. Okay, so first things first. Before I actually show you, let me show you what's inside the box here. I'm gonna go ahead and set it down right there, real quick, just so I can actually get this thing out. Okay, so take the box. So I take the box or the cover out, and now we're going to show you that. Okay, sorry. All right. So let's open this thing up, and this here is where the Elgato would be when you open this up. There's some instructions over here on how to set this thing up if you need to read it. Then if you go ahead and open this, if you open this up, we have some cables needed. Some cables. It comes with some cables. It comes with these, which I guess are for PS3, and then these things if you want to record. I guess you use these to record older consoles. I don't know, because I have not actually touched any of these yet at all, because I've actually had a reason to actually use them yet. But for your convenience, this is what the game capture comes with. It also comes with a few other cables, which I already have out and ready over there. So yeah, and sorry, it's dark this room is dark right now because it's actually cold outside, so there's not a lot of sunlight for me to actually show you how to record this tutorial. And I'm not gonna wait until there's a sunny day for me to actually show this off, because I just don't have the patience. So I'm gonna go ahead and set everything back up in this box right here, right now, and then I'm gonna set it aside. So now I can show you. The real process. Okay, so I'm gonna set it right there just so I can keep it for whatever reason. All right, so the first thing, for this tutorial, I'm only going to be showing you how to record Xbox 360, Xbox One, and Wii U gameplay. If you're into that, I will not show you how to record using the PS3, which is right over here, because I have not had a reason to. Well, I don't have any PS3 games for myself to record, so. That's that. So, I will eventually, if I figure out how to do PS3 recordings, then I'll do it. But for the time being, I don't have a reason to do PS3 games yet. Anyway, so what you need is the Elgato's HDMI cable. This actually comes with the box over there, so you don't have to worry about getting a new HDMI cable. You need 2 HDMI cables actually. This one and your console's HDMI cable, which in my case I'm using the HDMI cable for my Wii U. If you're doing Xbox One or Xbox 360, then you'll need the HDMI cable from those consoles right there. Okay, so and then finally you'll need the USB cable that also comes with the Elgato, so you don't have to worry about getting this. Or I guess you can also get a USB cable that has a mini, or you can also get a cable that has a mini USB and a regular USB. I think they have those somewhere, but I'm just gonna use whatever I got from the box. So, all right. One thing to know about the capture card itself is we have one side for the input and the other side for the output. Keep those in mind. We have an AV input and an HDMI input, as well as the mini USB output and the HDMI output. So that's for your convenience sake. I hope I got that right. Yes, I did. Okay. I cannot read through the camera. So first things first, what you want to do is you want to use this mini USB, put it into the mini USB output. Okay, got it. And then this right into your computer. So I'm going to do that right now. I have a much different setup from the last time I made a tutorial. I've been using this setup ever since I got this mic, which is awesome. Okay, gotcha. Should play a sound, but you can't hear it because headphones are plugged in. Alright, the next thing you want to do here is, well, this is gonna get really messy, especially if you work. Well, for my case, since I work with 2 capture cards. Okay, so the next thing that you want to do is you want to go ahead and use your Elgato HDMI cable, and you want to go ahead and plug it in right into your console. This will go into your input. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. This will go into the in, right? The one end will go into the in. The other end is going to go to the back of your console right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do that later because it's going to be a mess if I actually try it. It's going to be back over here, which you probably can't see because it's so dark. Okay. And then finally, you want to use your regular Wii U HDMI cable or Xbox HDMI cable, and you want to go ahead and have one end go inside the output. The other end goes to the back of your TV, or goes into your TV. In my case, it's at the back of the TV. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so now this is what it should look like at this point. What I do is, because this is really messy, I set the capture card right over here. It's actually upside down because it's easier. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it's easier. So what I have here is, you can't see the black wire, the black Elgato HDMI wire. It's plugged in right here to the input and into the back of my console. Then I have the Wii U HDMI cable in the output and into the TV, which is behind the TV at the moment. Oh, and then I have this, the USB, into the mini USB inside the capture card into the computer at the moment. So that's good. Then once after you have everything set up, there will be some display on the TV now, which is good. So, alright, and now I'm actually going to show you how to actually record it. Now that I showed you how to set it up. Now, unlike the Diamond Multimedia VC500, where it actually comes with an installation disc so that you can install all the drivers and all the software and all that jazz, well, unfortunately, this doesn't come with any of that stuff. So you're actually on your own to actually look for all those yourselves. Thankfully, the box actually tells you where to go to download all those, so that way you're not on your own. So what you're gonna do? What you want to do is you want to go ahead and go to gamecapture.com/download. That is where you can get stuff here. So if you're using a Mac, you have to download these. If you're using Windows, then you want to go ahead and go to hardware drivers, install the drivers. Then after that, you want to go to download Game Capture 3.5. I already downloaded both of these, obviously, so I don't need to do those again. So then you want to basically just install those, and yeah, pretty simple. And then finally, once you have that, now we have the actual software itself. It also installs sound capture, which I guess is how you would record sound off of your console. Probably, I'm not sure, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and boot up Game Capture HD right now. I guess I have to do that again. Come on. And that's the software that it'll be. And when you open this up, the TV actually shuts off right now. Because it's trying to recognize your your setup here. So in this case, it recognized my Wii U setup, so that's good. So there's some display. As you can see, it looks really nice and pretty, just like the Diamond, except this is in widescreen, so you can actually record in widescreen. That's really cool. Okay. So you can go ahead and adjust the audio, the game audio, which I have it on 100%. You can even record with commentary with this thing, but I don't usually do that because I don't need to do that. Plus, if I do that, I wouldn't be able to adjust the audio during editing, and I want to adjust the audio for editing, so I don't do that. Oh, okay. Here's the sound capture if you want to mess around with that, which I haven't messed around with it at all. You can even rename your video title when you finish recording it. Which the default is Migrate Capture, which, let me tell you right now, that is the most hilarious name I have ever seen in a video title. But you can change that if you want. You can even change, I believe you can change the, no you can't, okay. But you can also change the setting, your video output settings from over here. So that's cool. This tells you don't get yourself confused here. This actually does not tell you how long you've been recording. This tells you how long you've been having the program open. So that's actually really cool. You can even stream with this thing, which I've never really used at all. So don't ask me how to use the streaming software of the Elgato. Here's some streaming stuff if you want to mess around with streaming on this thing. Edit, I believe, is, I don't know what edit is. Oh, okay. I guess you can edit your output videos. So that's something cool. Next we have the show device settings, which you can go ahead and, okay, so this is gonna you want to make sure this is on Wii U or whatever console that you have it set up to. PC, I didn't know you could set this up on PC, iPad, iPhone, etc. Okay, cool. Make sure this is on best quality.
allows 60 FPS. Quality, in my case, I'm gonna do 720. I'm not gonna do 1080 because the file sizes are enormous, and I don't like that. So, audio output, okay, that's cool. You can leave that alone. Standard. Make sure you uncheck this, and I will be right back. Okay, we're back. All right. So, anyway, where I left off before that happened is okay. So. This is on HD 720p, allows 60 FPS. This is on best. Leave this on. Leave this unchecked. So those are your capture settings. Picture, you can go ahead and mess around with some settings if you feel like that something doesn't seem right on like display, then you can go ahead and do that. I have these settings like this just because it looks better in my opinion. So that's just me. You can go ahead and do whatever you want. And interesting enough, this actually changes the display settings on your TV as well. So that's actually really cool. But unfortunately, I'm not showing my TV at all. Alright, audio gain. I don't mess with this. I leave that at 0. Profile. I don't know what that is, so I don't mess with that. And TV compatibility, I don't know what this is, I just left it alone. So, alright. Next up, we have the actual settings, which you can change the location of the set of your file right here, if you want. Sharing, you can go ahead and mess around with these if you want to share a video right off the bat. Software update, okay. Hotkeys, if you want convenience. Since there's no actual record button on the Elgato, unlike my Diamond. So, and then codec, yeah. All right. Okay, so now on with the actual thing. So one thing to know about the Elgato display is everything that you're currently seeing right now is 1 second behind what is actually happening on my TV. There's really nothing I can do about it, according to some people that I've asked around. They told me that there's no way you could actually fix this 1 second delay, especially for streaming. That's actually pretty awful because let's say if I were to stream something let's say if I were to stream a horror game using the Elgato, and something pops up and I scream really loud, then you're gonna be seeing it 1 second later. That's just for streaming. If I want to stream a horror game, which I don't have any horror games on Wii U or Xbox at the moment, so don't have to worry about that, I guess. But yeah, everything that you're gonna be seeing is 1 second late. So if I were to actually switch menus, as you can see, that appeared 1 second later. So nothing you can do about it. That might not be a problem with recording videos if you're using let's say like if you're using an audio recording software. But because you can just simply edit and sync them up in the end, so that's pretty cool. So I actually have to set up my well, I usually wear headphones while I'm recording just so I could hear the sound while I'm playing, and the audio indicates it gives me a good indication if something goes wrong during recording, which is occasionally what I get while I'm recording Diamond, but nothing bad like audio desyncing or anything like that. So yeah. I guess I could show, since I'm on my Wii U menu, I can show you that what I used to do back when I had a diamond. So in my earlier days, before I got this capture card, when I got the when I was still using diamond to record my consoles, including Wii U, the annoying part is I would have to get out my Wii's component cable and plug into my Wii U's component cable. No, it's not a component cable, a composite cable, and put into the Wii U's composite slot. And then, the annoying part is I would have to go to my settings, and then I would have to go over to here to the oh, you can't see that. Okay, so okay, yeah, you can't. Okay, that's a shame. You can't see that. So I'll have to go to my TV settings, onto this. So this is my TV settings, and I would have to change the first setting that you see right there, TV connection type, from HDMI to non-HDMI. That was really annoying, especially, yeah, that's like the most annoying process, especially since once I'm done, I have to constantly change my setup back, and it was like really annoying. Thankfully, since I have an Elgato, I don't have to do that anymore. It'll save me less work, less time, etc. That is really good. So, all right. Okay, so since I don't have to do that anymore, I can finally play on the settings that I want to play. And with enough time wasted, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to record with this thing. So it is simple. All you have to do is simply push this button, and it's recording. So, let's say I want to record a game like Twilight Princess HD. And by the way, this game is fantastic. It is my favorite Wii U game I have ever played. Or no, it is not my favorite Wii U game I've ever played. It is my favorite Zelda game that I've played. I love this game. So once again, everything that you're seeing on the display shows up 1 second behind on the TV. Okay. Okay, Wii U. Faron Woods. I guess that's where I am on this file. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move around and such, and as you can see, everything looks really nice. If you remember my capture display on back during my Twilight Princess HD Let's Play, it looked like crap. But with this thing, I could record this. I could record in higher quality. Like, I could redo this right now. I could do a Let's Replay of this game, but no. Actually, after New Super Luigi U Versus, me and Little Sad Players are gonna be doing a Twilight Princess Versus, so that's something to look forward to. So I could use that as a Let's Replay for this game, which is really exciting. I'm really looking forward to actually doing that with him. So yeah. And I actually can see better with on the capture display, so I don't even have to light up any of these torches if I don't have to, which is really nice. So yeah. Oh, God, I love this thing. It looks so much better, and you can even read the text as well. We must save Princess Zelda. Someone. We must to Hyrule Castle. Yeah, we will do that. Yeah, we will do that later. Unfortunately, you can even see like the items that I have equipped, and the rupee count, the map, hearts, and as well as the D-pad commands as well. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, I can even switch places with stuff as well. So, yeah, and you can. Unfortunately, you can't see me do that, but that's awesome. All right. Anyway, so I'm gonna stop now. Okay, so I stopped, and now I'm gonna go ahead and open up the file. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the file right now, if I can. Hello, File Explorer. There it is. All right. Go to videos since I saved it on videos. And when you do record, it actually creates a folder over here. I actually don't know why. I actually want to disable this option, but I don't know where to go to disable this option. So if anyone can let me know, feel free to let me know. Because I've only just got this thing for 5 days, so bear in mind of that. Okay, and then we have a few things over here. I believe this one's the most recent one that I just did. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, just so it's less annoying. Here we go. Okay, so as you can see, it shows up really nice. It looks a lot better. Okay, so now what you can do is you can go ahead and start editing the video. So let's go ahead and boot it up on the editing software. I use Sony Vegas 11. If this thing can even open, that would be fantastic. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and import this right here, and then drag it onto the timeline, and then I changed this to best full just so I can get the best display quality. It won't affect the output quality when I start rendering, but yeah. Okay, so as you can see, it's not widescreen at all. So I go ahead and go into video event pan crop, and I go ahead and crop out all of these black bars that you see. First, I'm going to go ahead and disable the maintain aspect ratio, just so it's not annoying. Okay, just crop out all those black areas around, because that's annoying. Yeah, okay. Now as you can see, it fills up the entire screen. So, and it's actually, and all the text is readable without having to go to full screen, which is really cool. Okay, so there might be some. Okay, so you saw some like little desyncs right there, but that's probably because I'm recording. Hopefully that doesn't happen when I do the actual recording itself. It shouldn't happen, but I mean, if it does, then I don't really know. All right, so then you can render it, which I won't render it, but I could show you my render settings. Render as. Okay, render as, and I have this on. Okay, first I actually go over to main concept ABC AAC.mp4, and the default option is internet. No, wait. What was my default? I don't remember. It was either one. It's one of these, that's for sure. But my custom template is right here. So these are my settings for my template that I use to render, which is why to actually make my videos look good. Okay, so once you do that, you can go ahead and browse to a file location, and then you can go ahead and hit render right now, which I'm not going to do that because it's going to take a while for me to render it. So that is how I edit, or that is how I record using the Elgato Game Capture HD. If you want to give me tips on how to use it better, feel free to let me know, because I've only had it for a short time and I would like to learn more so I can get used to it more and get better with it. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.